going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, man. Today, custom modding show with their Pattison liquid cart. Polycount Modding is updating their John Deere Windrower. ADA Modding and Mantrade have sorted a mod conflict with the Weed Eater. 40 Modding's HiSpec tanker is filling up. JA Modding's Case IH self-propelled sprayer is getting a nose job. Corsair's Modding self-propelled sprayer is almost done. The ARM team are updating a mod that's almost 2 years old. JHHG Modding is uploading a PC-only version of their Axial-Flow 250. AMD Agri are working on a Bale grab. FDR Logging have a new trailer coming in 10 days. Sluicious Modding's Farminopolis is almost finished. GP Modding is back. Oxygen David made a windmill. Pixel Farm has an update to the new map Ahla. Plus, MRG Mapping's Lincoln Creek should be released today. Let's check it out. Starting off today with custom modding and their Pattison liquid cart for all platforms. They say that in the next few days, they will be releasing the cart on Mod Hub with 3D tracks and wheel options. Its primary use is going to be with their John Deere air cart and drill. However, you could use the liquid cart with anything with an extra hitch to increase its capacity. So, what are the specs? Well, it's going to hold 22,712 liters. That's right, huge. Cost $109,000 and require 520 horsepower. But that's just to make sure it works properly with other equipment from custom modding. It will have new tracks, wheels, frame, and hose colors, realistic lights, just like the real-life version, and of course, realistic pricing. This mod is done, and they say Mod Hub soon. Polycount Modding is updating their John Deere W200 series windrow and has taken your reports and has fixed or changed the things that were reported over the past few weeks. He does say that the update will be available in the next week or two, so let's take a look and see what's coming with that update. Polycount has added new original sounds for the machine, added new lizard front tires, added the John Deere decal on the middle of the steering wheel, changed the drop area so it is now more narrow, should help you picking up the windrow, also changed the color on the steering wheel to dark brown, fixed the collisions, fixed the color on a few parts of the mod, and fixed the pivot of the steering wheel. This update will be available for all platforms once it passes testing with Giants, and if you want to download it now and start using the mod right away, it is available now in the in-game mod hub for all platforms, version number 1. ADA Modding, with the help of Mantrade, has fixed the weed trimmer not working on PCs when paired with the Real Mower mod, which I experienced in my mod video last week, by the way. With this new update, you are going to be able to use both mods at the same time without any issues. ADUB also added walking animations, cleaned up the i3D file, and redid the i3D mapping, in addition to the mod conflict, of course. This update is done, and he's hoping to get this mod sent back to Giants for testing as of yesterday, meaning that it should already be with them, and we should see it on the testing list early this week. If you are on console or on PC and not using the Real Mower mod, you could still use this right now before the update with no issues. 40 Modding has been working tirelessly on their HiSpec 2300 SAR tanker and got a suggestion from one of the modders from Erie Agri to add a hollow tank option to show the slurry filling on the inside through a hatch. And that's exactly what they've done, as you can see here. You can now fill the tank with an overhead boom, as well as just putting the tank beside something and loading it up that way like normal. This is a mod that is planned for all platforms, with rebranding coming to console players. However, there's no release date at this time. Work continues on JA Modding's Case IH Patriot 350 self-propelled sprayer, with the mod getting a nose job. Here you can see a rework of the front of the tractor. Lots of you have been waiting to see a Case IH sprayer, and soon you're gonna have one. Well, when I say one, what I really mean is two, because Serious Modding are working on their own version as well, which you can see here, and it's much further along than JA Modding's. The Case IH Trident 5550 self-propelled sprayer. They have completed the model and are now working on the normal map phase. Still lots to do, but they're getting closer. The ARM team is back in the news for the first time in 3 months to talk about an update that they're working on. Well, updates. First, they want to start with one of their first mods for Farm Sim 19, the John Deere JD 8350 Seeder. This was a very popular mod when it was first released, but it's been almost 2 years since we've gotten an update. It's done very well on Mod Hub with a rating of 4.5. So what could be improved on such a great and classic mod? Well, that's where you come in. The ARM team wants to know what you think. Is there anything wrong with the mod? Any functions that need to be fixed? Any additions that you would like to see that you think would work well? Drop by ARM team's Facebook page linked in the description below and let them know. It's already a direct drill, but I think maybe the ability to plant all crops from planters and seeders would be a great addition. What do you think? This past week, JHHG Modding released an update to their Case IH Axial-Flow 250 series combine harvester and included some great updates, including the ever-popular 3D tracks. This update was for all platforms and of course can be found on the in-game mod hub and is only the 4th mod down on the list. However, if you're a PC player and you want to use the highest quality mod, JHHG will be uploading the full 4K unrestricted version sent over on their Facebook page, which can be found linked below. They have not uploaded the mod yet, at least at the time of recording, but I'll let you guys know when they have. This will not affect the mod hub version in any way, shape, or form, so you can continue to use that version on PC and on consoles without any problems if you wish. If you have been looking for a great bell grab, the wait is almost over. AMD Agri Modding have nearly completed work on a side project they've been working on, a massive bell grabber. This can comfortably move 4 regular bells or 3 of the larger Heston bells. Nothing too special there. However, if you're careful with it, you can get 5 or 6 regular bells or even 4 or 5 Heston bells. 5's going to be pushing it, by the way. I'm not very careful, so this would never work for me. AMD Agri is also including some configurations which will allow you to adjust the collisions on the bell grab for each bell type. That way it's going to hold bells perfectly every time. The mod is currently going through internal testing, meaning AMD Agri's personal testers are working on it. Then it'll be off to mod hub. And if you're worried about compatibility with Nathan's JCB pack on the bell grab, Nathan has made a special adapter for it as well, so it's going to work with what is arguably the nicest telehandler that has ever been released for Farm Sim on PC. The adapter will be uploaded to Simply Safe Mods when the bell grab is released on mod hub. FDR Logging is back with us today to announce a new trailer they're working on. It's going to be here on August the 11th. This trailer is trailer number 2, Center Load Trailer, which has a crane in the middle of it rather than the front or the back. This is not going to allow you to load up massively long logs, but it is going to be able to load up more smaller ones and much easier. In addition, they have addressed some questions that lots of you had about the future of their mods in Farm Sim 22. FDR does plan to come back and help improve the logging experience further for Farming Simulator 22. As you know, there hasn't been a lot revealed in the way of logging for the game. As a matter of fact, all we know is there's going to be better sounds, and easier handling of the machines, and of course, the trees are going to make a sound when they fall. Boom. But that's it. Work continues on the South American Farminopolis map that was announced earlier this year. Slush's Modding have been doing some work on the map live on their Twitch account and say that they are scrambling to get work finished as soon as possible so that the map can be sent off to Mod Hub for testing for all platforms. Friday during the Farm Sim show, a familiar face popped up in the chat. Someone that we haven't heard from since February 12th earlier this year. GB Modding, the creator of 6 Ashes and Little Norton, 2 incredibly popular and highly detailed maps on Mod Hub for all platforms. Today, he has presented us with a new screenshot from his next map saying, well, there's never any bus when you need one, is there? And he finished the post with a winky face. GB Modding has been taking a break for a while this year, but is back, and I'm so excited to see what he brings us next. Someone else who we haven't talked about in a few weeks, which is very rare, Oxygen David. He's back with us today as well. This is just a star-studded Farm Sim. I'm loving it. Today, Oxygen David shows off a new Windmill model that he's working on and has created to work specifically for Farming Simulator 22. The only thing is, he didn't say what it's for, only that it will be used as a production placeable. Now, here's a few things we could do. After a quick Google search for windmills, we could see how they're used now and how they were used around the world. And it's looking like we're going to be able to use this as a flour mill or something very similar. We still aren't 100% on that, however, but it's what makes the most sense. Either way, it's great to see that Oxy is on board with production chains and will be making them even better with his mods in Farm Sim 22. This past week, Pixel Farm has released their new map, Ahla, and to date, we've got an update for the map. This is going to be critical to be able to sell dry grain. The update will also fix the issues of not being able to use the slaughterhouse. Pixel has moved some hotspots to ensure visibility on the PDA, and of course, some other minor fixes and improvements to the map. There have also been a few questions about multiplayer on it, and as of right now, everything needs to be on farm number 1 in multiplayer, unless you need to go in and change the XMLs of the map. That's the only way to change that up. As far as a new game save, he doesn't say that one is needed. However, it's always good to start with a new game save when there's an update like this. And lastly, today, MRG Mapping is releasing the beta for Lincoln Creek map soon and is doing it over on a dedicated Discord server via MediaFire link. It is important to note that this is just going to be a beta and is not the final version of the map. The final version is going to be sent to Mod Network at the end of this coming week. He's currently finishing the map as I'm recording this video, and a new link is going to be posted on his Facebook page linking to the Discord which will include the map. And if you want to join the GoHam Fam Discord server, that is linked down in the description below as well. Smooth segue there, DJ. Smooth segue. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. No release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for up-to-date information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. I took a little bit of time off yesterday, but I am back, and boy did we have a full Farm Sim News today. It was great. All being said, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. I should really not take more days off. 15 topics in one day? That's too many.